Oh, that's a good one. We're back to the old way. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to add that in as a nice little interlude. It sounded nice in the last 2 episodes, I suppose, but here we are.
Here we go.
Episode 31?
31. Season
3.
Season 3.
It's a lot of episodes.
It really is. Thinking back on it.
That's what?
It started with a dream.
128 plus 31. 159. Not bad.
Maybe we'll do something special for our 200th.
Yeah.
Like, be prepared. Nah. Fuck that.
Nah. Even if I started thinking about preparing right now, I still wouldn't be prepared. I am prepared, though. This is fucking Segway 101. Podcasting 101. I am prepared for Marlboro, Mass. this weekend. Fly fishing show.
I'm looking forward to the show, but I'm kind of low-key more looking forward to Starbucks before the show.
That will be
and
the early show.
The like that, see if they still got that.
We need a scoreboard update.
It's gonna be a little different this year because it's a lot earlier. When was it? Last year, March?
No, it was like April.
Was it April?
Yeah, it was fucking late. Yeah, so set up a departure time for 7:30.
Yes.
We'll see if Ian gets here by then.
I figured he was going to be staying down here Saturday night.
I don't know. He's welcome to. He's got the dogs and stuff.
Doesn't he have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
She probably has like a job and shit.
She does.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Seems to be...
I just hope it's back to normal.
Yeah.
Like, back to what it should be. Back to, like, a good show, good vendors. I want to spend money. Like...
Yeah, like, you bought a reel last year. That was it.
I did. I'm happy with it. But it was nothing, like, special. Like,
yeah.
I'm not really going down there either to, like, buy stuff. I more or less want to walk around a vendor and see something and be like, I have to buy that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to.
And that was not there last year.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Gotta remember to bring some cash dollars for the little kids and the different fly fishing donations.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fly fishing, casting for recovery, the fly fishing museum in Rangeley, which we had no idea existed.
Yeah, which we need to make a trip to that this year, I think.
I think we'll be up there this year. I'm excited not to be working on a boat all spring and maybe get to fly fish more than twice.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Kind of over ice fishing already.
Ian and I were talking about that when we were tying flies on Monday night, and he was like, I'm getting all this, like, I'm getting pumped for tying, and I'm buying this new material, and then all of a sudden it's going to be, like, cold, and we're going to get ice. And then I won't want ice fish.
Maybe.
You know? So.
Yeah, we might get ice fishing in this year.
Like, I've actually thought about going winter fishing. But then ice, slipping on rocks.
Not great.
Yeah, not a good look for me.
There is still ice and snow in other parts of the state. It was 54 degrees in Seabrook today, so.
Yeah, it was 50 at Elliott at one point.
So.
And then what, 4 to 8 inches of snow tomorrow night or tomorrow and Friday? Tomorrow night and Friday.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
It's going to be great.
Be enough to just be a pain in the ass.
The worst part is it's like just enough to make shit ice. Like, how about you don't?
Just let it get cold.
And I'd prefer rain at this point.
Yeah.
Let it rain. And then let it freeze. Give us like a good 6 to 8 inches of fucking solid ice. Then, go ahead. Dump all your snow. I don't give a fuck at that point.
I talked to a guy that ice fished Moosehead last weekend.
Yeah, how'd that go?
He was fishing on 2 or 3 inches of ice right out in front of the birches. It caught 1 togue in 3 to 4 feet of water.
Did you catch the most retarded togue in the fucking state of Maine? Huh. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a weird year.
Yes, 100%.
Like, it got really fucking cold there in, like, late October.
Yeah, November-ish.
Early November and late October was super cold.
And then it fucking warmed up.
Yeah.
Until, like, Christmas.
Till now.
Yeah. Well, it got cold for a couple days around Christmas. Remember.
Maybe. But,
It's
like,
hard to
this-
remember because there hasn't been that many of them.
This is retarded. Like, I don't know. I'm past the point of really. I think I'm starting to miss my window for giving a fuck about ice fishing this year. And, like, we have an ice fishing trip planned for 2 weeks from now.
Where's that?
Canton.
There may be some ice up there.
Oh, there's ice up there. But I don't think it's going to be good ice. Like, I don't think Evan's going to bring his wheeler.
Yeah, that's the shitty part.
Like, I mean, could we? Probably. Could we probably put it on the ice? Probably.
Is that smart? No.
No, not at all. So it's like, well, it sucks, but it's like, well, we'll just drag everything. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
That also means he's not bringing his big sled.
Darn it.
There ain't nobody dragging that fucking thing.
No?
No.
It's that big?
This is the size of the fucking bed of his truck. It fits. It is a cap for his four-wheeler. Went to the bed of his truck. It's retarded. But if you have a machine
Yeah.
and you're going with as much shit as we go with, makes sense. But no machine, no real sense to bring a fucking 4x8 fucking plastic tub.
Yeah.
So it's big. Like, it doesn't even come. I don't even think it came with a rope handle. I think it just comes with the mount for the hitch. It's like, yeah, you'd be stupid to drag this. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Hopefully it's a good time up there. I think it will be.
Make anything a good time.
Might be a shit show, but
Booze. How many are you going?
6, I think. Plus kids. Which is nice, because now the kid contingent picked up another one. So that means don't have to worry about coming out and staying entertained.
Yeah.
They can all just hang out together. So. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to fucking trout fishing.
Yeah. Yep. Me too. And if that, well, I mean, that's what's going to happen is we'll get, like, April 1st will show up. It'll get fucking cold and windy.
Either
and
that
wet.
or, like, March will just be a winter month.
Yeah.
And then we'll just be fucking locked in ice until fucking May.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Which at that point, it's like, all right, well, I guess I might as well ice fish. But then April comes and fucking I'm in an outage, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's right. But that's only, what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 5 to 6. But it's perfect because it gives me a good transition period for it to warm up enough to not freeze my ass off when I go fishing. Let the stocking trucks hit the road. Start fishing in May.
Yeah, let me do all the freezing.
Yeah, have fun.
Got a new truck rack. You were aware of that?
Yeah.
Garrett wouldn't picked it up for me. Still working out the hardware.
Did you figure out what to order yet?
Pretty sure I know, but I'm waiting on an email back from a guy that had an ad on Craigslist that says he has like all the random hardware and shit.
Oh.
So I'm waiting to hear back from him. And if he does, I'll order, like, if he's got the blocks and the plates and shit, and I can just get them from him for cheap, then I'll do that. And if not, I'll order those blocks that you sent me. Because then just take the eye bolts out of them. And,
Yeah. All done.
Yeah.
We just go buy fucking 4 bolts. We're done.
Yeah. And if that doesn't work,
Oh, it'll work.
we'll just
We'll drill holes and weld bolts. I don't give a fuck. We'll make that work.
did some searching around. Guy that I knew used to do powder coating. He doesn't do it anymore. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to do like the Herculiner or something like that.
You gonna pull them apart?
Yeah.
Or you want to just do it?
I'm going to pull them apart and do it right. Clean them up.
I go over to Harbor Freight, buy a bunch of their little discs for the little fucking gun.
Yeah.
I have that. I have some discs, but you're gonna go through a bunch.
Yeah. Do it all the right way, and then the only thing I'm worried about with the Herculiner is on the inside of the rail, like the rack itself that slides on the rail.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, tape that off so it doesn't.
I'd tape the whole. So I wouldn't. I would not touch the horizontal rails that mount on the bed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even touch them. They're black already.
Yeah.
They might be nicked up. Who gives a fuck? And I would tape off the bottom side of the actual vertical rails.
Yeah.
So nothing touches that either, because those are your sliding surfaces. Yeah. And then same thing when you take it apart, like where everything meets up, any bolt holes, like tape the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not gonna want to fight to put that thing back together.
If we're being honest.
Yeah.
He brings up a very valid point.
Yeah.
That's about it. My wife could tell I'm like getting to the point where I'm going to spend money because my Amazon list is up, and
it's growing.
Every time she asks me what I'm doing on my phone, I'm like, I'm looking at new fly fishing line. Or Ian turned me on to Sierra Trading Post.
Yeah. It's like crackhead's paradise.
They've got fucking everything.
Yeah.
So,
see who this is. Hello? Hey. Good. I was definitely at fault. That sounds great. I don't get compensation for getting in an auto accident. I didn't even get a chance to tell the dude I fucked a Toyota Tundra. Truck's back. 22s. We're rolling.
yeah,
We're
that's
good.
right. I don't think we've recorded since then, have we?
When did I put those on? Did we?
I don't think so.
Did we? Oh no, we zoomed last week, right?
Yeah, we did Zoom last week.
January 9th. What's today's date?
Today is the 18th.
So yeah, we recorded. We talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did.
Let's see here. Sitka is redoing the duck oven and the Delta wading jacket right now.
So the outage is coming at a perfect time, is what you're saying?
Basically. Because so in my cart right now, I have both of those jackets because they're on sale. They're like 40% off right now. But I'm like, do I order the current ones? Or do I just buy the brand new ones? I feel like I should just buy the brand new ones.
If I know you, you're not one to like...
I enjoy what the jacket is now.
Yeah.
But I also am interested to see what changes. Now, admittedly, not super happy with some of the changes I've seen in like other things that they've changed.
So bottom line is stick with the devil you do know, or stick with the devil you don't know.
Right.
Or go with the devil you don't know.
I think I might just ride. Because they're also redoing the gradient pants that I love. Which they got rid of like my favorite thing about them. And I bought a pair since they got rid of that favorite thing, and I don't like them at all. So now it's like, well, I think I'm just going to have a $2,000 Sitka order. Like, really kind of what it breaks down to. Because I'm like, well, like it's under $500. It's right around $500 right now for both jackets, which is insane.
Normal pricing would be almost $1,000.
Yeah, but already spent it once.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Back in the day, you were a big Drake guy.
yeah.
Was there a falling out with the Drake brand?
Yeah, their shit just didn't last,
Makes sense.
and they don't stand behind it. Like they're just like, yeah, it's wear and tear. That sucks. And like, no bit of even close to as waterproof. Nowhere near as warm. Like, I legitimately have never been cold since switching to Sitka, which is why I'm gonna order their waders. Why I'm gonna order the wader bibs, which is stupid to me that I have to order the inside of the waders. But
What do you mean?
so they just sell breathables.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have insulation up here in the Northeast where we freeze our dicks off.
So they sell those shirtless or sleeveless bibs to...
Basically, yeah. For $200 on top of $1,000 for the waders. Yeah.
What are the boots?
1,600 grams. So like they put good boots on them.
Yeah.
And like they're supposed to be, and everyone has said like they're awesome to walk in. They're super comfortable, super warm. Everyone's happy with the boots. Everyone's happy with the waders. Like they've truly changed the wader game. They're fully serviceable, guaranteed for life. Like even if you damage them, you send them back, and it's kind of like Costa's, where it's like you paid a fuckload of money for this. Just send it back to us. We'll charge you a little bit of money, but you'll get $1,000 pair of waders back that are either brand new or equivalent to brand new. So it's pretty cool, but it's also a big investment. But I also have probably $1,400 of waders that I've purchased sitting in my closet right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, so to take care of my early seasons, my late seasons, they'd all just go away and be done. One pair for the whole year, for the rest of my life.
Until they come out and do something new.
Yeah, until I want a different pattern. Would you go solid waders or would you go camo?
Camo.
Have you seen their solid waders?
No.
They're pretty dope.
I don't think I've ever seen Sitka's waders.
They're sick. They are fucking awesome, actually. Like, they're probably like one of the coolest things out there.
I do like the zip feature.
Yeah. But they make them in the fucking earth, which is like a dark olive drab with tan knees.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now.
It's pretty sick. But the timber is just outrageously awesome.
I also like how the straps come off.
Yeah.
And how they're adjustable. You can like, it's got like their and the wading belt.
See, the one thing
The cross boots.
Yeah. Yeah, so they partnered with Lacrosse on them, and it's like, that's pretty dope.
Shit.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. And I do like that zip feature, though.
I think I'm going to go with larges. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go through this year with the waders I bought, fly fishing waders that I bought, and then upgrade next year.
Not a bad plan.
Yeah. And I think when I upgrade, I'm going to do like the custom Sims.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
I think it's something, if you use them, do it. Like, why not?
I can see how much I'm actually going to use waders,
Yeah.
you know? Because, like, warm water fishing, I'm not going to need them.
Right.
I got a pair of wading socks for Christmas.
Me too.
I'm going to be able to use those for warmer months with my wading boots on. Like
Right.
if we go up to the sump or something in the later months, put those on. And then...
Even in like May, June, you can get away with it. As long as you're not like...
In my breathable waders, they are not very warm.
No.
You can still feel the coldness. Like, it's not... Because I'm wearing shorts underneath them anyways.
Yeah. That's why I like those gradient pants. I wish they'd make those in fucking solid colors too. I'd have 4 pairs of them. They're $100 and something. I don't give a fuck. They are the most comfortable pants I own.
I completely forgot what I was going to say. And once I wear waders more, I may just decide that I like wearing them more.
I do like the waders. They're comfortable.
I like my wading boots, for sure. Another nice part about the wading socks is I'll be able to wear those, like if I'm out in the kayak. 'Cause I just gotta be careful with fucking nasty water
Yeah.
and infections. So
Wouldn't be a bad idea just to have them on so you're not wearing your fucking... cuts down on the butt sex a little bit, but you don't have to wear your chacos.
I could just wear my wading socks with my chacos.
That would increase the butt sex.
I don't think so.
I'm fairly certain it would.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I also got a pair of thinner waterproof socks.
Oh.
that will fit better with my chacos. And they're bright yellow to match. So, I mean, going to be doing a lot of fishing in a gunkwit this year.
He clearly. The Gunkwit River he was chasing sea run browns.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking wild, man. I don't even know what to say. Are you still doing that trip down south?
I haven't heard back from him. So, at this point, I don't think so.
When was that supposed to be?
In May.
Oh.
So there's still time, but I'd love to, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
I'm shocked they're not fucking sponsored by fucking Chaco.
Right? But we do have a trip planned with Aaron.
Yep.
For sometime in July.
July-ish.
Yeah. I know I nailed it down with him.
We did. I don't remember the time, though.
That should be a fun trip.
Ooh, Sailboat Diaries sun hoodies on sale right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, dude, I'm ready to start shopping for fly fishing stuff. I'm kind of done with ice fishing right now.
Yeah, July 15th. Saturday. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to fish.
Why'd you order one of the fucking Wildfly Brady X and Wildfly Brady X handmade nets?
Because they're like $900.
$4.
$400. My fish pond one was expensive enough. I'm so excited to use that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely for like landing one of your fish because I don't catch fish.
That's all right.
But
all right, what's the one fly that you can't tie or you don't tie that you want to learn to? Let's set a goal for the year.
Stimulator, and I want to perfect the blue dun because you know how much I love that fly.
I do. I would love to learn how to tie a 14 Royal Stim. That's my goal.
14 Royal Stim. All right, then I'll make my goal to tie a perfect 14 blue dun.
I'm still probably going to buy like 100.
Of course.
14 Royal Stims. Why are dry flies so stupid to tie?
Like what Greg said. I hate tying dry flies.
Yeah. And then like the next day he posted like, oh yeah, I just tied up fucking 24 caddises.
That
like,
look fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. I do like what you were on to the last week though with that little chenille, flashy chenille.
Yeah. Those came out good. I like that. I even think like even putting a little like slop and hackle on that would really make it in the water as you're stripping it, like as a bait fish pattern.
Yeah.
I think it would look really good. But I'm going to get some more of that in different colors.
Yeah, I think I might just go do that and get a bunch of I think I might just go basically woolly booger shopping.
Those would be great flies for Liv to tie too.
That's why.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I told her the other day, I was like, look, I'm done with you just fucking around out here. Sorry.
We got to get some production out of
Like, I enjoy it, and I think it's really cool that she loves to do it.
Yeah.
But then she's like, oh, we're going to start selling fucking lemonade. I'm like, okay. Or you could sell one fly for fucking $2. She's like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, you start tying a fly. Like, I was like we tied the Grinch fly, and she actually did really well with it. And I'm like, you find a fly like that. And I was like, the woolly booger is a fucking perfect one for you to tie. I'm like, and if you tie them good, I was like, we can talk to Jim. And I think Jim would be more than happy to support you. So.
Yeah. It may not be. I don't know if it's full or not, but taking her to Aaron's class.
So I thought about that, and then I thought about what you said about Aaron's class. And I think she would pick up some stuff, but I think it's easy enough for me to sit here and tell her what to do.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I don't know if she'd get a ton out of it because she just want to fuck around.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Maybe when she's a little older, if she's still
yeah.
gotten the hang of it. There's a guy on that it's been on a bunch of Aaron's podcasts, Nate White.
Yep.
He's going to be at the show this weekend. I'd love to have him on. He's I don't know if you've ever seen any of his stuff that he ties.
No.
It's fucking incredible. He's a fourth generation master main guide. He owns a guide company. He owns a fly tying company. And he ties, he's like the brand manager for HMH.
Yeah.
So he's sponsored by Partridge Hooks, but his shit's Northwoods Fly Co. is the name of his company, and he's wicked good.
He needs to pair up with Northwoods Beer Company and just have a fucking. Why can't breweries just like?
Dude, have you heard of All Points Fly?
Yeah.
Up in South Portland. So they do these things called bar fly events.
Yeah.
Where they go to a brewery and they have a tying night.
Yeah.
I don't drink it. I'd go do that.
We have a friend that runs a brewery that could do this.
Oh, Apres.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think of that as a brewery. I'm sorry.
It is seltzer's like a bitch. We'd have to kick all the little fucking 20-something fucking white Portland chicks out. Sorry, this is a different kind of Instagram event.
I want to go to one of those events next time they do one.
I just think about like all the breweries around here. They would be like perfect. Like some. Like it's not a huge area, but also they're never busy. Like do it on like a Wednesday night. You could go to Defiant. You could go to fucking even Cisco Brewing. Like for a big one.
Yeah.
You've got fucking what's the one over by the fucking old fucking Szechuan place? Oh, what's that brewery over there? That's gonna kill me. On the way to fucking, it's in Newington. It's on the way to Durham. It is. What are you? Stoneface. Like Stoneface has a dope atmosphere for it.
Northwoods.
Northwoods Brewery.
Like they're based off of that shit.
Yeah. I drive out to Northwoods fucking on a Wednesday. Go tie.
Yeah.
But no. Someone has to move to fucking Lisbon. Fuck.
Yeah, we could be doing our tying nights in person.
Mm-hmm.
But no. What else is going on?
Nothing. We beat COVID. Never got it. I don't know how.
It's the beard.
Or the devilish good looks.
One of the two. That plays a big part in the beard.
It does.
The beard plays a big part in that, I should say.
Yeah. Corinna keeps asking me when I'm going to shave it. She wants to be surprised. Like, I got to keep Peloton and I got to keep losing weight before I shave this fucking thing off. Really my main goal at this point with the Peloton.
I don't know if she's going to like it.
She's probably not going to. I'm going to like having a massive stash. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to try and grow it out this way, too.
Like Mr. Pelletier?
Yeah. We're going to push some limits.
Yeah.
Probably piss some people off.
I put Ian's, I don't know what made me just sick of this, but I put Ian's name in my phone the other night because I never had it in my phone when he texted the group text.
Yeah.
And I spelled it right the first shot.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Might as well be hammered and try and spell that name. You might get it right.
I didn't know how to pronounce it, but.
Oh, I mean, you could ask him, but there's 14 different ways to pronounce it. Depends on.
I did ask him.
Depends on which level of fucking Hitler
German.
Germany you want to fucking speak.
Yeah. I did ask him, and he's basically said the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna call him Ian the Beermeister.
Oh. So I got into a discussion the other day with Aaron Broadus about stalking and all kinds of shit and how fucked our state is. And then I found out that Tony Liguori, Liguori? Liguori?
Liguori?
Liguori? He's a Maine master guide, Maine master naturalist, and he's part of that Maine Department of Inland Fisheries Wildlife Advisory Council. So I sent him a message that was like, "Hey, Tony, I see that you're on the advisory council representing York County. I was wondering if you could be open to discussing the current and past stalking practices within the state of Maine and any efforts to actually rehabilitate waterways to not solely be dependent on stalking and focus on stalking practices to where benefits actually have been seen and not just killing fish that are not able to survive the bodies that they're being placed into." Just a small question. I actually got a James Pellerin, who's the regional fisheries biologist, said, "We frequently interact with the public to answer questions and concerns regarding the fisheries. Your initial questions are relatively broad and will likely require in-depth discussion, so email probably is not the best or most efficient method. We could do an in-person meeting in Gray or a Zoom meeting or a phone call. Let me know." I'm like, well, it looks like
This motherfucker doesn't know what he's
looks like you're stepping into a podcast. You're about to get bamboozled, motherfucker. But so making a little bit of progress. I'd honestly be interested to hear what their fucking thought is.
Me too. Like, go at it and not, like...
I don't want to tell you that I think you don't do your job well, but I don't think you do your job well.
And honestly, like Greg said, it's not necessarily... Like, the biologist that we talked to may 100% agree with us, but he's so, like... It's not his call.
Yeah.
You know? Which is kind of stupid.
It is.
But it'd be nice to sit down and talk with him, and I'm not saying you fly off the handle, but like...
I think that would be a sober one. I don't think...
Yeah, like have a good...
A good conversation.
A structured conversation about it, and not call him a fucking idiot. Unless he is.
I mean, let's not rule it out. But, yeah, so I thought that was cool. So I think I'll get back to them tonight.
Yeah. So what did Aaron have to say about it?
Oh, we got into it pretty good.
I need to get his cell phone number because I hate messaging back and forth on Instagram.
I have his number too, if you want it. So he did say, I heard the Southern Maine, the SAM, whatever it is, Sportsman's Alliance of Maine, they're pushing hard for small game Sunday hunting.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they want to start. And I said, I think it'd be easier to push local rather than small game. Like, just residents.
Yeah.
But he said the state doesn't care either side of the argument. They're just so archaic and downright lazy. They just hit repeat button on the stocking every single year.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's infuriating. And then he's like, yeah, I've sent 15 messages to Judy Camuso on Instagram, but she never responds. And you can't email her.
Can't email her?
Yeah, there's no email for her. I fucking looked for a while. Actually, you know where I should hit her up? I bet you she's on LinkedIn.
What about Twitter?
She's probably not on there.
You should be able to call her office, though, right?
One would think. But
It's the Commission of the Inland Fisheries and Wildlife. We're not talking about a Russian oligarch.
Yeah. But we are, if you ask her. Maybe we should talk to the Sportsman's Alliance of Maine. See if we can talk to, like, the president of that.
Well, they're going to be, like, the lobbyists, per se, that are going to push
Right.
for that over... I mean, they've already got, like, boots on the ground in Augusta, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I bet they're going to be like, well, first of all, you got to join the Sportsman's Alliance of Maine.
I'm going to be like, no. I'm going to email the Sportsman's Alliance of Maine right now. Live on podcast. We are getting fucking guests for this thing. Don't care, don't care. Our team. Contact us. We run a wildly successful Maine fly fishing podcast where we just bash Maine IFW. Would you like to come on and talk?
Would you like to come on and join the fun? And by wildly successful, I mean we're unprepared and...
Stooges. One of us drinks, one of us doesn't. We'll let you figure out who it is. Do we email the office manager or the executive director?
Executive director.
Yeah. Right. So, little side note. The executive director of Sportsman's Alliance of Maine, do you know what his name is? David Trahan. Trooper Trahan, you big dumb cunt.
Oh, this is awesome. If we talked to him and he was a former state trooper.
Oh, God. Like, hey, I interviewed a guy that's got some funny stories about you.
What was your problem, bud?
Yeah. The fuck, dude? Just leave the guys alone on the island. Are they done? Have they made anything?
I haven't seen them. I know they went to like a subscription, like pay for videos type thing.
Hello, Mr. Trahan. Hugh MacDougall and I run a podcast here in Maine regarding fly fishing and hunting in the greatest state in the country. We were wondering if you would be a guest on guest on our podcast. What you got?
I forgot.
That's good.
I think I caught the dementia.
You need some Joe Rogan Alpha Brain.
I have been thinking about that.
I have some upstairs. Might try it tomorrow.
I also want to find a good, like...
THC?
No, not THC.
Oh.
Greens, like a gut health supplement to start taking every day.
I thought of greens.
Yeah, something like that.
I've been thinking about taking magnesium. That apparently helps a lot with sleeping.
So I'm on a new medicine to help me sleep.
Yeah.
It's not really to help me sleep, it's to help. It's a very broad medicine that they use for a lot of different things. But one, it helps with pain a little bit. It's not a narcotic. It's actually anti-anxiety, and that's been doing wonders for my sleep.
Really?
Yeah. It's called gabapentin.
It's just drugs.
I did a bunch of research on it. It's typically used with people with people with diabetes will use it for neuropathy, like nerve pain.
Bless you, bless you.
Thank you. Found a new podcast.
What do we got?
It's called The Liars Club.
Okay.
This guy named John Williams. It's a fly fishing podcast. And they talk basically anything outdoors in Maine. He's an older guy,
Yeah.
but pretty cool. Listen to a couple episodes. They're like 45-minute, 1 hour episodes. So,
Trying to copy our shit here, huh?
yeah. They're a little more well-versed than us, I think.
I think each episode of ours is very well versed. We hit a lot of different topics.
Oh, yeah, we're all over the place. I couldn't imagine having, like, segmented, like...
Yeah. No. Like a schedule?
Yeah.
No. Not at all.
I think we work way better with the...
Randomness.
Hit
See where it goes.
Hit record and go.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I might have a note or two.
I don't have any notes this week.
No. Me either. Just kidding. That was last week's. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'll ask you a question that you asked Greg last week. You become commissioner. What do? Day one.
Allow hunting on Sundays for residents only. And then try to revamp the stocking program. And I think, have you ever watched Montana Fish Story on YouTube?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Kind of base it off of that. I think it would be a good way to start and work our way back into it from there.
See, I'd take a pause on the entire stocking program.
I think it would start with that and focus more on habitat. Let's work with some, like, Trout Unlimited. Let's actually work with them and take some of that money we spend on stocking and help work with them on redoing dams, redoing fish ladders, redoing like culverts and all this stuff, and just make the habitat better and see what we have. You know, it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to have to be a 5-year, system. So, I think that's where I'd start. What about you?
I I'd start with enhanced layoff packages for everyone that's fucking 55 years and older.
So basically you're saying...
Just see you later.
Yeah.
And then I think I would hire a social media director that actually wants to promote Maine. And I'd start with a huge promotion on bass fishing in this state. I would also... Sunday hunting would be a thing immediately. I go back and forth on the stripers. Only because you're fighting 5 other states within...
I think with the striper thing, you work with the federal and the organizations that are in place and kind of let them handle it, and you base your, like, let them tell you what they think and do what's best for the stripers and not what's best for the state.
So I agree with some of that, but I also don't know if the federal government is really, like... I think I would take Greg up on the whole fact of, like, we're going to have a fishing safety course.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like, it'd be required. Well, actually, no. First things first, I would go smack the fuck out of whoever is in charge of boats and go, you're putting in a boater education course. End of story. Everyone has to do it. I don't give a fuck. If you're born before 1970, sure, you don't have to do it. Anyone older than that, you have to do it. Or if you've done it for another state, sounds good. We can write it off.
Like Maine, make Maine and New Hampshire reciprocal.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, if you've flown to fucking wherever and you had to do a boater safety, sounds good. Or if you hold a U.S. Coast Guard license, I don't give a fuck if it's deck engine or anything. You should probably be able to drive a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, I think fish education in this state is just so lost. And there's no, other than keyboard warriors is the only way it's being shared now.
There's gonna need to be a lot of revamping of a lot of different practices because Maine is so old or archaic in the way that they do things.
And, like, I'd like to consider ourselves high-class rednecks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking retards out there that are just spin fishing, ripping lips. Not that that necessarily makes someone retarded, but you know what I mean.
There's a lot of good people that spin fish too, but there's a lot of dumbasses.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of dumbasses that fly fish.
Yeah. Less
dumbasses, but
I would say the fly fishing community self-polices a lot better.
Yes.
Than the spin fishing community. And that's sort of one of the things too with, like, the stocking program. Like, if you're putting fish in water that you want fish taken, you need to advertise that. Like, hey, we're stocking southern Maine today. We want you to get out and have an opportunity to catch fish. Like, just something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's guys that are like, oh, don't post where the stocking truck is. And it's like, well, that's the whole fucking point of it. Like,
yeah.
You know how much those fish cost all of us? It's like our entire fishing license.
Yeah. Is
the stocking program. And you want to hide where the fucking stocking truck... shut the fuck up.
They're just going to die anyways.
Right. That's probably my biggest pet peeve. But
yeah. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else. We got the show Sunday.
It's going to be sick.
Should be awesome.
So excited. And I'm sending out some fucking feelers for a Maine fly fishing podcast.
We gotta have Aaron back on too. Well, we need to have him come down for an in-person.
We were hoping someone from your organization would be interested. Going on a podcast.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I think you should come down. Maybe we set that up for school vacation week.
Yeah.
End of February.
Although he'll probably be up in Rangeley.
What's he gonna do up there?
He's got his camp. He's gonna be up skiing.
No.
We'll see. We'll ask him.
Send him a message right now.
I just messaged him.
Did you?
Yeah. I messaged him to kind of feel him out about that Nate White guy.
Yeah.
To see if he'd be interested in coming on. I said, plus we want you to come back on. But message him too. Text him.
Jesus. Oh, maybe I don't have his cell phone.
What's that?
I don't have his cell phone number.
You don't?
I thought I did. Huh.
Probably did that on purpose.
Probably. Fucker. He was tying the other night. Didn't want to come to tie-in night, but...
You probably forgot about our tie-in night at this point. We should have Greg on our tie-in night some night. Just watch him tie and watch Ian ask him a million questions.
Yeah. So, I'd like to know about pike fishing and muskie fishing. And that's all I want to do in my life.
God bless him. While he's smoking a joint.
Yeah. Kind of like one of your students right now. I'm just super high.
Yes. We pimping the Volvo to Marlboro on Sunday?
No.
No? The Jeep? We're going to take your truck.
Truck. We'll roll down there on 22s. I ain't scared.
Letting this publicly be known now, Ian, if you listen to this before Sunday, shotgun. Because he probably will listen to this before Sunday.
Oh, he's got a baby due.
Oh, that's right.
Stupid baby. You going to
The baby's due in February?
He said he just asked what nights we're doing it. Got my little guy due here any day.
Any day, no shit. I thought he just posted she was pregnant like a week ago.
No.
Maybe it was longer.
It was a while ago. Wife's due date was yesterday.
Yeah, so he's not going to the show on Sunday.
No, that's what I asked him. I was like, "You going to fly fishing show?" I'm just gonna say, "God hates a coward." Wife's due date was yesterday. Phew. That's his third.
Third.
Fuck.
First boy. Good for him. Like, I want kids, but...
Yeah.
But
what? You see mine and you're like, eh.
no, it's not really that. It's like, me and my wife got it pretty fucking good right now.
So we did the whole 5-year thing after we got married.
Yeah.
That was the smartest thing I've ever done, I think.
See, that's where we're at right now. Is we're at that 5 years.
Yeah.
Me and her will be together for 8 years next week. Feels like 8 seconds underwater.
It'll be 14 years married for me
Yeah, I know.
in July. Just a quick 14.
Just a quick 14.
Yeah. No, he did not post anything about her being pregnant a week ago.
He did not.
No.
Did you ask him that?
No,
No.
I'm just scrolling his.
It was
Facebook.
probably a lot long ago, but I don't pay attention to that shit.
Yeah, because if she was due yesterday, that means she would have been pregnant in March. Or conceived in March.
Which means he was trying during our fly fishing class.
That's right.
That horn dog.
What's the hot topic tonight? Bitching
Is that what he said?
about IFW.
It's a hot topic every week when we talk about fishing.
What would your first act of business be?
Well, let me guess. Stocking.
Yeah. Fucking slash the tires on every stocking truck.
Just show up to the hatchery and be like, all right, give me all the keys to the stocking trucks.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No more stocking. What are we going to do with all the fish we have growing?
Let them grow.
Let them grow.
Fuck it.
First year we stock again, there's going to be some big fish. No growing anymore. I wonder what they do with the fish in the outdoor tanks. They must have bubblers to keep the water from freezing.
They do, but they also release a lot of the brood
Ah,
stock.
that's true.
I don't know. Yeah, old man's back at sea.
I'm sure he's in a great mood.
He was wearing Crocs down in the engine room today. I was like, you're really taking this whole fucking I'm retired, but I'm still showing up to work thing fucking pretty serious, huh?
How much longer do you think he's got in him?
I would guess 2 years.
That long?
Their house ain't gonna be done in 2 years. Although
Is the road done?
no, I was supposed to go out there today, but I forgot about it. I'm gonna go out tomorrow, I think, before the snow flies. Because apparently they got 800 foot of road done in like 3 days last week.
Still the same guy?
Yeah. I'm like, huh. Amazing you can get that much work done when you actually show up.
Right?
It's weird.
How long's a road?
It's long. Real long.
You gonna buy a plow truck?
I don't know. It depends if Corey's got a plow on his truck or not.
Who's Corey? The neighbor?
Yeah, Corey lives right at the end there. Corey Tardif. Married to Dave Osgood's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Corey and Heather.
Yep.
Come on, fucker. I don't have all day. Let's go. Get typing.
Yeah.
Just typing away. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yep. I'd stop stocking brook trout in all rivers, only in southern Maine ponds, more browns and rainbows in moving water. I'd also have biologists focus more on taking care of native fish and their habitat.
That's what we have Bob Mallard for.
That should be... But should have virtually nothing to do with stocking. I'd also look at making more accessible boat launches on the bigger rivers. Question is, how does one become the commish?
That should be a voted position.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm sure it's an extensive. Out of all the people that we know in this, are we in the fly fishing industry? Yeah, we're in the fly fishing industry.
Yeah, we're a fly fishing podcast.
Of all of the people that we've met through this podcast in the industry, Greg is probably the most voiced or best person for that position.
Yeah.
From a fish standpoint, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know much on the hunting side of him, but it seems like his head's in the right place. So, I vote Greg Labonte.
Yeah. I would not vote for Bob Mallard.
No. Unless you just want to get yelled at for actually fishing.
God, he's such a miserable fuck. I can't wait to see him on Sunday.
Oh, just walking around.
Why are you such an arrogant fuck? If I get a couple beers in me down there, just watch out.
Are we going to go to Qdoba afterwards, too? His Chick-fil-A's closed. Remember the real... I just remembered the realization of that happening in your head the last time.
That was such a disappointment. That's all right. Chick-fil-A's opening up in Portsmouth.
Yeah, in the summer of 2024.
That's not that bad. It's a year away.
They could build that fucking place a lot faster.
Hey, supply chain issues. That's what I hear from you every time I fucking call you for a fucking part, dickhead.
And I'm sure it's like, I asked Mike today, my boss, I was like, where are they going to find all the nice employees? Like,
I think they're
ship
gonna
them up from the south.
No, I think they're gonna have to go to UNH and be like, "All right, we need your class rosters, for anyone south of the Mason-Dixon line, and then we're just gonna pay them $20 an hour." Find some pockets. Yeah. What's your self-imposed budget for this weekend? I'll go first. I don't have one.
I don't really have one either, but I'm not going to spend a shitload of money.
We're going to see.
I'm going to see if something catches my eye.
I would not hate some more fishing shirts.
Yep.
God knows I need some more. I can still fit some in the shelf that they're on, so it means there can be more.
I need more. I don't really have the space for them, but I need more. Maybe some... I probably won't buy any fly tying material. Because I already have material.
Well, that's what Ian asked me about. He's like, should I order the stuff from Trident? I was like, if you know what you're looking for, it's not a bad spot to get it.
Yeah.
But also, Couldn't help myself on the way home. What did he buy now? Yeah, so he just stopped at LL Bean and spent fucking $200. What are those feathers up there? Pheasant bodies. Some Chinese strung saddle.
Oh, yeah. He texted me, too.
What'd you just send me a walk in the park?
Because you closed your rings.
Oh. Ain't no thing.
It's it's my new tradition.
Ooh, he bought some size 16s? That sick fuck's really going for it.
Oh, he bought some streamer hooks.
Yeah.
So you gonna copy my Marabou Grey Ghost?
All right, Ian.
I may get some thread because I need to have thread for that class I'm taking because they provide all materials except for thread.
What's the what kind of flies are you tying though? Like that depends on.
Yeah, I'm wondering like if they'll just have the thread there and then you pay for it. I should ask Jim. I'll ask Jim the next time I'm there.
Yeah, or just be like, Jim, I'm taking this class. What thread do I need?
Exactly.
And I'll just buy it from you right now.
I was talking to Mandy about this last week of my day off. I went to the fly shop, and I was like, she texted me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to hang out with Jim at the fly shop." And she said, "Do you know the definition of a reciprocal relationship?" And meaning, does Jim really want you at the fly shop? I was like, of course Jim wants me at the fly shop. We're best pals.
Yeah. Want to talk about reciprocal relationship? Fucking, how about we talk about what you're wearing when I get home?
We're safe saying that.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
This will be the one she listens to. What the hell do you buy super glue for? Right. So recap. I'm gonna tie blue duns. I'm gonna perfect that. You're gonna perfect royal stems.
Yeah. I can't tie any more fucking Klausers. I think I've tied enough of those fucking things for a while. And I need to get more of that thread, though. That gel spun is so nice. That's some of my favorite thread.
Dude, I've been messing around with dubbing here and there. It's so much nicer having dubbing wax.
Yeah, that dubbing wax is a good
difference.
purchase.
I don't know why I was trying to do it without it.
It's just like, oh, lick your fingers and then...
No, it doesn't work.
No. Then it's all stuck to my fucking hand.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Fly fishing show this weekend.
Oh. Dave, old Trooper Trahan already wrote back.
Did he really?
Yeah. What changes? Sunday hunting. What other changes?
Stocking programs.
Stocking programs. For trout.
And...
I mean, I guess we have it pretty good if those are the two things we bitch about.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian came up with a good answer. All right, so first day is IF&W Commissioner Ian Wood. Diverting funds from that into pond/lake surveys, adding streams and rivers to those surveys as well. I like that idea. Developing a multi-point strategy to promote their warm water fishing in the South Zone. See? That's a good idea.
And this is after I appoint you as waterfowl commissioner, of course. I don't know if we're ready for that.
I would be a great waterfowl commissioner.
What's my job going to be? I'm not going to be some fucking paper pusher.
You can head up the stocking program.
But Ian's going to fire me. Because I'm going to fire everyone. I'm going to walk into the hatchery and be like, all right.
No, you could be the stock truck driver.
All right.
And then when people are bitching, you just go, yeah, well, they're going to die anyways. You ain't going to catch them on that fucking worm and bobber anyways. Fuck stick.
Go to the pond.
I think if they're cold water ponds, like, we should stock the shit out of them.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Like Warren Pond.
Yeah.
Ian and I decided we want to fly fish that this year. Get out and float tubes.
Float tube it.
Yeah.
All right, we get back to, like, we started as a sports podcast at one point in time. We got some NFL footballs coming.
Yep.
Who do you like?
I'm still kind of in disbelief that Tom Brady lost to the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
But I would really like to see, probably just from an AFC East standpoint, see Buffalo go all the way.
Okay.
But I also wouldn't mind. Cincinnati's still in it, right?
Yeah. So Buffalo and Cincinnati, they play each other.
See, I wouldn't mind. I like Cincinnati over Buffalo just because I like Joe Burrow. But
I want to see Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence.
And this is coming from someone that is in a current fight with Jaguar fans, because the Jaguars are just the worst franchise in the NFL. They're the biggest joke of a franchise. However, I did watch an interview with Joe Burrow today, and he was talking about liking Jocko and, like, enjoying the message and, like, what they... So, you've obviously followed Jocko for a while. Have you seen his thing on, like... It's like a short clip video of Jocko talking about, like, oh, this, and this happened. Good.
Yeah.
And just, like, the term good of, like, all right, yeah, that's good. Sounds good. Let's fucking keep moving.
Yeah. Go.
And so Trevor Lawrence was like, yeah, I think it was after, like, my third or fourth pick in the first fucking half. I came over to the sideline, and one of the fucking O-linemen was just like, hey, that's all right. You threw your third pick. Good. And he's like, and we've used it as like a, like, kind of like a running joke for the season. Or like, he's like, I don't remember if it was like during our losing streak that we had.
Did you say Trevor Lawrence is a Jocko guy?
Yeah.
Right.
And he was just like, he's like, so, you know, he's like, not the right time for that joke at that time.
Yeah.
He's like, but I appreciated it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, good, whatever. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, the way Jocko puts it is like, he had a guy that was working for him in the Navy. Sir, they took away our funding for this. Good. And the way Jocko says it, it's like just invigorating.
Yeah. And then, so Jaguars and Chiefs. And I would, honestly, I'm a huge Jaguars fan this week because I hate Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
There's no one more I hate. He has such a fucking punchable face and a punchable voice. Yeah. I fucking hate.
And you know, from a look standpoint, Trevor Lawrence is a handsome son of a bitch compared to fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. I mean, you compare him to Kermit the Frog, and it's really not that hard. What about on the NFC side? You got Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys and 49ers.
That's such a fucking... That's like the store... Except for the 49ers, the rest of it's like they were out of like the good cereal, so you get stuck with fucking store brand.
I want to see Eagles, Niners.
Okay.
And the reason I want the Niners to win is because Brock Purdy,
Yep.
Mr. Irrelevant, come in and win a Super Bowl. Or
Right.
go to the Super Bowl. Or even go to the NFC Championship game.
Yep.
Like, that's a fucking story. I still want the Bills to win, though, too. I want the Bills to win it all. I don't know if the city of Buffalo could handle it.
Ooh, Jesus Christ. And, you know, coming off that whole DeMar Hamlin thing, it's kind of like the story's written for that to happen.
Well, the story's written because Bengals are going to the Bills.
Yeah.
So, is it written for the Bengals to go up there, kick the shit out of the Buffalo Bills, and then they go down?
But you know what I mean with, like, the heartfelt story of DeMar Hamlin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or do the Bills win it?
Or do the Bills make it to the Super Bowl and lose? Like they have every other time.
Yeah. Imagine going to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row and losing 3 years in a row. Whew. That must suck.
Then let's just address the elephant in the room. Tom Brady done?
No.
No.
Not a chance.
Stays with Tampa Bay? Or do you think he goes to the Raiders?
I don't see him going to the Raiders.
Even with the Josh McDaniels influence?
It would be interesting because there are so many weapons there, mainly in the number one wide receiver in the fucking league in Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Or, like, the amount of people this week that have said to me, Tom Brady's coming back to the Patriots.
There's not a chance.
And I was like, he's not coming back to the Patriots. He may come back to the Patriots the only way he comes back to the Patriots is for a one-day contract so he can retire in New England Patriots.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't do that, I hope he steps on a Lego in the middle of the night and tears his ACL. But we'll just leave it at that.
What did Montana retire as?
49er. I think he went back to the 49er.
Did he go back for a day?
Yeah.
Because like that was a bitter sort of same ending.
Yeah. Like, I've been kind of sour with football with Tom Brady since he left the Patriots. I understand why, but like, for how many years that he was on the Patriots was it? I don't care about the money. I play the game. Just, do you think he left because he wasn't getting the weapons that he wanted? Or do you think he left because he wasn't getting the money he wanted?
I don't think he was stoked after McDaniels left the first time.
But McDaniels came back.
I understand that. But I think he saw the writing on the wall that McDaniels was going to leave again. And I don't know. I think he was... Like, if you were in his shoes and you had a chance to just go build a roster. And I think what Brady wanted, honestly, in New England, and I think he would have retired, is to do exactly what he did in Tampa. And I think Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick were like, that's not how we do things.
Yeah.
Like, I think he wanted to do a sellout and just go for broke and bring in everyone he wanted to and make a dream team. Make a fucking Los Angeles Lakers team. You know what I mean? Like, make a true dream team. Unstoppable. Like Jordan and the Bulls. Like,
And he did that. And then he won the Super Bowl with them. His first year as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Well, that's what I mean. But I think he wanted to do that in New England, but was probably told no.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the most that New England ever did for him was get Randy Moss and it's on the defensive side, but get Revis.
Yeah. I don't know. But I've also watched so little football in the last 3 years that it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah.
My opinion. So. It's not that I don't like football. I've realized that it's not that important to me anymore. And I'm fine with that.
It's kind of losing a little steam on me. It's nice I'm more treating it like golf now. Where it's like it's just something to throw on.
Yep.
And watch and be a little entertained and also just surf my phone.
Yeah.
Like I'm not someone that's going to sit there and watch a game and put my phone down and not look at my phone. But I don't know.
Well, I'll say this. I need to pee.
Well, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? You think he's going back to Green Bay?
No.
No?
I can see him going to the Raiders.
Now that would be funny.
Yeah.
Link back up with fucking Tay.
Yeah.
Where do you think Derek Carr goes? He's done in Las Vegas. Like, who wants Derek Carr? Is he just going to... I envision Derek Carr is going to be one of these fucking... Oh, boy. We dropped it. That might have been my fault. I'm sorry. Is Derek Carr going to be one of these guys that just bounces around and goes to a team like Carolina and then goes to Atlanta and then goes to fucking the Jets?
He could go to Atlanta. I could see that happening. I don't know. I could see Atlanta. I don't see the Jets, really, honestly. But Atlanta. And you know what? He may do well in Atlanta.
Go to fucking... What if they just straight swap Derek Carr for Tom Brady?
To Tampa Bay?
Yeah. Or is he too much of a...
I think if Tom Brady goes anywhere, he goes to Vegas. Or the Niners.
The Niners is a possibility. I don't think he's going to go anywhere that he can't win immediately.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, so what teams are close? Like...
The Niners.
Niners, obviously. I mean, they're still in the playoffs. I think Vegas has the weapons. Yeah. They also, like... You got fucking Crosby. That is really fucking loud.
Sorry.
You should probably just keep doing it, though.
I'm just going to set him down.
That'd be a good idea. Before they somehow end up stuck in you. That'd be terrible. But, like... I don't know. I think Rodgers either goes back to Green Bay or retires.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That makes sense.
And if he doesn't retire, you imagine being fucking the Las Vegas Raiders and being like, do we choose Aaron Rodgers or do we choose Tom Brady? Like, how do you make that decision?
Imagine if Aaron Rodgers came to the Patriots.
I think you got to let Mac run.
I thought Mac said he didn't want to play for the Patriots anymore.
I don't believe he's ever said that.
Because he didn't like the fans. I thought he was quoted saying that.
Well, maybe he's a soft little bitch, but he'll get over it. I think he'd like the fans if the team won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're a winning team...
Everything's
In New
easier
England-
when you're winning.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what everyone has ever said.
Especially in New England.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
if you
in
suck in New England, oh, boy.
anywhere that there's a QB controversy or lack of confidence. And I don't feel like, I don't know, like the offensive play calling was terrible.
What if Hair Bear left the LA Chargers, went to Vegas?
You think Herbert's leaving?
Maybe.
There's no way. He's still on a rookie deal.
Is he still on his rookie deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Imagine that. They're not in the playoffs, though.
Seahawks.
Seahawks
Could use a quarterback. I mean, they have Geno Smith. So, Washington Commanders.
And where's Lamar go?
I think Lamar. I could see him being a Jet.
Yeah?
Only because big market, New York.
I don't want to have to play him twice a year.
You don't have to worry about it. He'll be hurt fucking at least one of the games.
That's true.
I don't know. It's an interesting time.
It sure is. But we're on to fly fishing.
Yeah. We fucking... When do the Bruins play next?
Tonight.
They playing tonight? Oh, they're playing right now.
Tonight and tomorrow.
They're losing 1-0 to the Islanders. Old fucking Linus in goal. I like Swayman. Give me Swayman.
I haven't watched any hockey this year.
What?
I haven't watched any hockey this year.
How could you not watch hockey?
Oh, because I watch YouTube. Like it's my job.
What's next on the YouTube watch list?
I think there's a tying video from Trident.
Holy shit, it's an hour and a half into this thing?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I gotta pee real bad.
He's gonna float out of here. Go pee in the front yard if you're interested.
I always do.
And we'll be back next week with a full recount of the Marlboro, Mass fly fishing show.
Yes.
We can get a hotel like we said we were going to. I'm not sad about that.
What's that?
I said we didn't get a hotel like we said we were going to, but I'm not sad about it either.
Well, you also brought up a good point. Let's see how it is this year. And then if it's good,
If it's back to normal, I'd go down and spend a
weekend.
At least go down and, like, it would just be kind of a cool trip to do, like...
It'd be cool to go down because they're doing
if everyone's around.
You? Oh, I get it. It'd be cool to go down and, like, see the fly fishing film that they're doing. Like, watch that, and... I don't know. We'll see how it is this year. Maybe next year we make a weekend out of it.
Yeah, it'd be a cool boys' weekend.
Yeah.
Go down, get liquored up, drink with a bunch of vendors.
Maybe next year we should get a booth.
I don't know if we're quite there yet.
We're not.
Maybe we start with the main...
Fly company?
No, the main... what is it? This main sportsman show?
Oh, yeah. Up in Augusta?
Yeah. That's coming up, too.
Yeah, let's find out when that
When's
is.
that? That's kind of a zoo.
I've never been to that one.
Really?
No. The only outdoors expo around here that I've been to is that one.
That New Hampshire one?
Yeah, that you and I went to a few times. Back when they used to have the chewing tobacco reps there.
March 31st to April 2nd. Well, I ain't going to that.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, you'll be in the outage. I could go.
Yeah. We'll be right into the outage season. 3 big days. Oh, New England Fishing Expo's January 27th to 29th. I'll go down there on fucking my wife's birthday weekend. That'd be a good idea
New
for
England
me.
Fishing Expo?
Yeah.
Where's that?
New England Fishing Expo's down in Boxborough, Mass. That's next 2 weekends from now.
I gotta go to Boxborough in February.
You got a X-Mark show?
Yep.
Well, probably going to be at the Boxborough Regency, right where this fucking thing is.
Probably. Alright. I gotta pee.
All right. We're done for tonight. We'll wrap it up for this week.
We'll see you next week, folks.
Maybe we'll get Trooper Trahan on.
Email you back?
No, not again.
All right. We'll talk to you next week with a full recap of our trip to Marlboro.
Yeah.
See if-
Starbucks scorecard.
And see if Ian ever comes with us again.
A Cadoba. I don't know if Ian's ever ridden in a truck with me that long. He's about to learn.
I'm bringing headphones.
I'm wearing a helmet.